Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video, we're going to be going over the best freeform settings in Madden 24. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment down anything you guys might be struggling below, and just hit that bell, become a part of the Noti Gang, Noti Gang, Noti Gang. Quick shout out to the FTA squad, man. If you guys don't know what FTA stands for the algorithm, and it helps push these videos to more and more people. So if you want us to grow, you want the FTA gang to grow, keep commenting down below, keep liking the videos, keep asking for anything. It doesn't matter. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. However you engage is how we grow. Now, we're going to start off with the freeform settings themselves. So for those of you guys who hate when I talk too much, these are the settings that I'm currently rocking with, and we're going to go over these settings and why I use these settings. So right now I'm on placement and accuracy, near, and 420. And just so you guys could keep it in mind that these are my settings, I'm going to shrink it down a little bit so you guys can keep on seeing it in the corner of the video so you guys never forget what my settings are. Now, the reason why we are on freeform settings in general, simply because classic passing is no longer how it used to be in previous games. Last year, you had the option to low ball pass, and sometimes you'd end up getting glitchy animations with those low ball passes. This year, low balling is pretty much dead. No one uses it. It's terrible. Same thing with high balls. Even high balls are just not how you used to use them. And the reason why we use freeform is because if you're trying to pass lead your receiver open, it's perfect for pass leading. So if you're trying to lead your receiver open or have him catch a ball in stride, you have to use freeform passing. Classic just doesn't do the best job when it comes to that. Now, first things first, how do you freeform? For those of you guys who are new to the game, to freeform, when you go for a pass, and I'm going to showcase it here, when you go for a pass, you're going to hold L2 or left trigger, and then you're simply going to move your left stick up or wherever it is that you're trying to pass lead. So if you're trying to pass lead to a corner route, you know, you're trying to make that corner route a little bit sharper, you're going to hold, you know, to whatever side, you're going to hold L2 and then aim to whatever side that corner route might be going to. So right now, let's say I'm trying to throw to Jerry Rice right now. I'm going to try to freeform this perfectly to where only he can get it. And unfortunately, there was a swat there. The corner route wasn't that great. It's one of the hot route corner routes, and it's just not that great. So let's try it one more time, but we're going to try it with a post route, and he ends up getting jammed up. Let's see if we can pass lead this guy open. Again, they both got swatted, but that's how you freeform. You hold L2, and then you aim with your left stick wherever it is that you're trying to pass lead to, and then you just throw the ball. Obviously, you have the option to touch pass, bullet pass, or whatever the case is. Most of the time, you are going to want to bullet pass, or you're going to want to hold whatever button it is that you're trying to pass to, and then boom, you're going to end up getting your freeform pass going off. Now, the reason I'm on near is simply because far distance creates a lot of overthrows. We want to limit the overthrows as much as possible, and right now Madden 24 is kind of notorious for these overthrows. It's been a very, very frustrating year so far with overthrows being the case. A lot of us think that there's a coding issue in Madden, and sometimes Madden doesn't want to admit that, so we have to deal with what we have right now. So if you don't have some kind of a deadeye on, you don't have roaming deadeye, outside deadeye, pocket deadeye, sideline deadeye, inside deadeye, any kind of deadeye, any kind of QB wrap kind of situation, you're going to end up overthrowing a lot of your passes while using your freeform. So again, how to freeform: hold L2, aim, and throw. Now you can also high ball while freeforming, and this is like a different tactic that I don't recommend unless it's like a must-have situation. But sometimes with the freeform passing, you might be able to get those accurately. So the way you high ball while freeforming is you hold the left trigger and then you press L1 with the throw, and as you can see, we end up throwing a perfect pass high ball. Now right now I have deadeye on, I have dots on, which means all my passes are going to be accurate, but you'd never want to do this. I'm just telling you guys this because it is an option for like Hail Mary kind of situations where you want a guy to go up and get it. That's the only reason I'm telling you this. Now, people last year might remember that I said that classic passing is the best kind of passing that you can have, especially if you have some sort of a deadeye. Now, the reason why you would want to use classic passing, and you still have the option to use classic passing. Just don't freeform when you pass the ball, and that technically is classic passing. Low balls don't work, so there's really no need to just be on classic. You want to have a freeform on simply so you can have the option of leading your receiver properly. But classic passing is for when your receiver is wide open. You don't want to use classic passing when your receiver is, you know, kind of in the middle of potentially getting picked off. Why? Because you can't really pass lead properly. I'm going to end up throwing this streak again. And you might notice that sometimes the ball won't be led out in front. And this wasn't really the best example, but the ball doesn't get led out in front of him. It kind of he kind of tries to throw it right in the bucket where he kind of is instead of where he's going to be in stride. And that's why you want a freeform pass. This ends up being probably one of the most important pieces to that. Now, granted, I'm throwing perfect passes right now, so these are horrible examples, but obviously we want to limit the RNG. We want to limit the DDA. We want to limit any type of random results that happen when it comes to any type of passing. So if your receiver is wide open, then yes, you can classic pass, and hopefully one of these situations ends up, oh wow, pick artist actually worked there. Hopefully one of these situations end up in you not overthrowing too many passes. But if you are trying to pass lead, hold that L2 button, and hopefully an overthrow like that doesn't happen. And that's one of the reasons freeform is overthrow central, and that's why classic is a must to sit there and have, because you're trying to make sure that you're trying to throw accurate passes without overthrowing anything in the game. So that's why I'm on near and I'm on 420. If you go on far, the pass leads will end up being a little too overthrown, and you'll overthrow so many more passes than you are on near. So you want to make sure, and that was the best example of pass leading properly that I can give. When he goes up and reaches out for it with his two hands, this was a freeform pass, mind you. You didn't see this animation at all while I was classic passing, but as you can see, he's just putting his hands up, catching it in stride, putting it to the chest, and going and scoring a touchdown. That is a freeform pass lead right there. Classic does not do that. He kind of throws it where he's at, as you can see. Now, granted, these are perfect passes, so I can't complain about where he's catching them, but these are the reasons why you want to use freeform versus classic. You want to still have classic in the back pocket if your guy is wide open. Sometimes we have like wheel routes, and I'll actually toss up a wheel route just to showcase it real quick. Sometimes we have the wheel route situation where the running back completely torches the defender. So let's make sure nobody's going over that way. So the running back torches the defender, and we're able to sit there in classic pass. Actually, freeform pass might have worked a lot better there. But again, these are the best passing settings in the game. You don't want no max distance simply because you'll end up overthrowing every single thing. Far distance, overthrowing 80% of things. And then we're on near distance so that we can at least pass lead while only overthrowing maybe 50% of the time. I know that's a crazy thing to say, but EA will not recognize that there is an issue with the pass accuracy. They're blaming it on ratings, but these are going to be the best settings for you to complete more passes while pass leading to your receiver wherever it is that you want to pass lead. These are the best freeform settings. My name is Pony Montana. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.